Hey everybody, welcome back to Duffy's channel. So I didn't have much of battery life left on my camera, so I do apologize for making it a short video this time. So what I did, I like to make some shorts on these videos too, which you'll see if you go to my channel. If you're checking out my videos, click on that button that says shorts, and you could check out some like 30-second shorts or so. Just some cool things that I like to take, like the time-lapse videos and do that. So you'll see a time-lapse of these valve cover rods getting put in with the nuts, these gaskets here. And I also just kind of mocked up the rockers. Now these rockers you'll see are fairly clean. Let me grab one here for you, just to show you how I get them out of the box. So a lot different. You could just see how dirty they are. See the debris that's inside there. There's a little speck of cardboard, and I mean, I cleaned a couple of these and your hands just get black. So these have been cleaned. And what I did, like I said, I don't have much battery life for tonight, so it's going to be a short one, but I've installed these, and what I did was on the low side, I have my piston. Sorry, I have my piston checker here. Not sure if you could see it right down here at the way bottom. I have my piston checker, and I'm also looking at my push rods and stuff here. So I put these on, and once I remove the play from the push rod, I gave this with my 5/8 open end wrench. I gave it a half a turn, so from here down to here, half a turn, and then I held it in place and I tightened it up with my Allen key set. So now it's actually time to remove it. I did lubricate these so there wasn't any damage, and I just took a Sharpie and Sharpied the tips of my springs there. So we're going to see the wear, and we're going to see if these Edelbrock 6.8, if these Edelbrock push rods are correct. I have them all installed now just to get them out of the way. But we're going to see, hopefully we can get a nice pattern right down the center line, but I'm doing it live with you guys. So you just want to break that. These should be torqued down to about 25 foot-pounds. And I'll do the same over here. Just crack this loose. This is the set screw. And again, that's 25 foot-pounds. So we're just gonna, sorry for my hands in the way, we're just gonna loosen these up real quick. These come out a lot, so don't be afraid to pull them all the way out. And then we are just gonna break this loose where you can do it by hand. Just take that's it, because you're just taking that play back out. We're going to take these lock nuts off the roller rockers. These are Edelbrock 1.6. They were a little bit of back order. You do want to keep these in order too. As you can see, I have writing on them. This is one going from the front to the back. I have 1 passenger side, 2 passenger side, all the way to 8. And then I did 1 driver side all the way to 8. So you can't get them confused. And these will also stay. These might not be important, but I'm going to keep them with these just like they are. So put them in here so they don't go nowhere. And let's check out the wear if we see anything. So let's try to get you in there. I'm going to see what I could do for the camera. I'll see if you can see that wear. So you should be able to, sorry about that. Try to get you a little closer in there. I'm not sure how it's coming up. You might be able to see it right about there. So that looks, let me take a look here with my own eyeballs. Let me get you back on the ground. I would say that these push rods are going to be just fine. I mean, if I was grading it, you know, 0 through 100, there's a little bit more of that cardboard and stuff in there. I'd probably give it like a 90 to a 95% accurate, right down the middle. So everything, I'll do my research on my end to make sure that that's acceptable. But again, if you guys want to get back in there, you let me know in the comments what you think of that wear pattern. So if you could see it there, it might look a little crooked to you, but it's not that straight. It's just kind of the camera angle. So you let me know if you think that that's acceptable or not. Hopefully, really hope you could see that on camera. You can see it kind of right around there. So guys, let me know in the comments, please. I would appreciate that. And in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I am going to just set these back in place. See, that's why you label them. I almost put that in the number 2 spot. I'm just going to set these back down. And I'm going to just put these on finger tight. I won't be rotating the engine at all. And I'm going to do research on my part. But again, guys, please let me know in the comments. I'd appreciate it. Let me know what you think. I'm going to do some research. And I'm going to come back and adjust the valves just like I did with these two, following the firing order. You could really do them in any pattern as long as you're watching your push rods and you're down at the lowest part of the throw. And then you want to do them, you could do them individually, exhaust and then intake. If you're confused, the exhaust is the large one, your intake is the smaller one. And that's that for the Edelbrock 1.6 roller rockers. I think it turned out pretty well. A lot of things have been waiting for these roller rockers, but I don't want to rush it. I don't want to just jump in and throw them in and say they're all good to go. I want to make sure that's an acceptable pattern. Probably take some photos. And of course, everything here, it's going to get another shot with the air compressor, the microfiber towel. We're obviously going to use our Permatex Ultra Slick Assembly Lube. You can also use a white grease from Napa. That's engine assembly grease, which is actually what I have in the lower end of this motor and on my cam. And there are some parts, again, that has the Permatex Ultra Slick. The thing about the Ultra Slick is that it dissipates very quickly. So things on the top end, yeah, it's okay because you're about to wrap it up and get it going. But this lower end has already been sitting for a few months, and whereas Permatex will dissipate in about a month. You don't want that. So just, again, think about that, guys, if you're doing a build. The engine assembly lube is good, but it will dissipate. It takes a while to do this. Unless you're a professional, you've been doing it for many years or something like that, it's not going to come quickly. So consider that Napa engine assembly lube. Matter of fact, why don't I grab it for you just to show you. This is the stuff right here. Number 105. It's grease, lubriplate, and it's for rebuilding engines and transmissions, soft white anti-wear fortified anti-seize grease. Prevents scuffing, scoring, friction during initial start. So, prevents rust and corrosion. You can't beat that, okay? You could use this shit on everything. It even says hinges, locks, latches, all sorts of stuff. So, there it is. Consider that. And this stuff will sit on your rotating assemblies, wherever it may be, wherever this might be called for, and it doesn't dissipate. And once you heat it up and that oil pressure builds in the engine, starts getting up here to the rockers, the engine gets warm, you do your initial break-in, whoosh, that stuff, it disappears, it doesn't hang around. And you could change it on your first oil change after you do that oil engine break-in. So there's our 10-minute video, guys. I really, really appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, please think about liking this video and subscribing. I'm going to try to get this video going for you before Christmas, but I might also take a break. I got a family of 6, including myself, and Christmas is right around the corner. And if you could hear in the background, I got the heater and everything going, so it's like 20 degrees out here. Just not ideal with the holidays and the weather, so this might be the last video you see until the new year. So Merry Christmas, guys. Happy New Year. Love you guys. Thanks for sticking around, and we will catch you on the next one here at Duffy's channel. Take it easy.